This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Clucking the chowds.
Yeah, clucking the chowds. Hang on. Testing. Dangle clacks. It's a little hot. Mike's a little hot. It's a little hot. Hang on. Also, what's up, everybody? All right. Well, hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. It's Mother Truckin' Thursday, which means it's Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. We're back. We did it. We made it another week, all the way from a Thursday to a Thursday, because that's how I count weeks. It's just Thursday to Thursday. My whole world revolves around this stream, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. A Microwave Oven's in the chat. A Mary's in the chat. The Philipcast is in the chat. Paul F's here. Mary's here. Swazzy, Rifleman, Corn Dizzle. I love that. And the One True Texan is here. Yes. Feels good, man. We're getting the band back together. What's up, Nicole Stockdale?
Hey, Georgia boy. Hey, how you doing? Love you, bro. Love you.
Oya's here. Oya all the way from Melbourne. That's the first super chat of the night, I think, Oya. Good old Melbourne. Who could forget good old Melbourne, Australia. Appreciate you guys. Listen, I got a full-on, action-packed vlog planned out for you guys tonight. Timestamps are going to be the first pinned comment right underneath this video, courtesy of my main man, Jeremy V. He helps keep the wheels on the car here. He helps keep the wheels on the minivan of GrimmGreen Industries. So thank you to Jeremy V for those timestamps. They also get turned into chapters. You know, we do that across the whole video. In fact, here's what I'm proposing. Replay crew, listen up. Or live chat, also listen up. Replay crew, listen up. If you are watching the vlog and you see something and you're like, oh, that was kind of cool, or oh, that was kind of dumb, or oh, that was kind of funny, if you leave a timestamp in the comment, I'm going to take that timestamp and I'm going to add it to the official chapters of the vlog. Yeah, it's going to happen. Any timestamp you want to leave as a comment, if it's good, even if it's not, I will still most likely put it as a chapter on the vlog. So keep your eyes peeled. Anything like that. I love it. I love this idea. I did it recently. There was someone who left a timestamp on a vlog recently, was like, what the hell was that at this timestamp? And I clicked on it and I'm like, well, what the hell was that? And so I just put it in the chapters of the video so future people can see the chapters and go, oh, this user gave this timestamp. What the hell is that? Click on it. Boom. Watch it. Hey. I think this is a good idea. Yeah, Jeremy V is the man. What's up, Jay? What's up, Lady Liberty? I see you guys in the chat. Canadian Vapor, Underground Vapes NZ. Mark. It's Mark. We're talking about hand feel tonight, Mark. Started a new pad today as well. Brand new pad. I went through a whole pad this year. Every vlog day was a piece of paper. And so now we got a new pad. Had to, gussy it up with a Steel Valley Vapors sticker, obviously, of course. I'm getting ahead of myself because I didn't vlog last week. Feels weird. I always feel like I'm rusty for some reason. I probably am. We're going to do beer tonight. We're going to do What I've Been Vaping tonight. We're going to do Assignment Planet Globe tonight. We're going to sing Happy Freaking Birthdays tonight. We're going to have some retro vaping. We're going to have some news. We're going to have some mail. We're going to taste a very random liquid. I wrote down the what the fucks. Oh, I do have a few what the fucks. Actually, I have two. I actually got two what the fucks tonight. I apologize if my lights look shimmery or flickery. It seems to be an issue with my shutter on my camera, and I've fiddled around for hours today trying to get that to go away, and I think I got it mostly gone. This purple one back here, they kind of just like to shimmer every once in a while, and then it goes away. And then it comes back, and then it goes away. You know? It's just a thing that happens, and I'm sorry. I don't know how I rectified that last year or if it was even an issue last year, but I wanted to mention that. Let's buckle up. 2025 is going to be pretty wild for vaping. We're going to talk about it. Just a quick few YouTube things right here at the beginning. Bogan got a strike, got his strike reversed. then it was like 2 days later, Mike Vapes got a freaking strike. I saw it on Twitter, retweeted it. I don't know the status of his strike right now, if it got removed or if he was able to get it taken off, but man, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that happening to Mike. I don't like that happening to Sam. I don't like that happening to vapors on YouTube. You know, it's YouTube's weird arbitrary rules where they have this thing where they won't specifically tell you what rule you broke, because if you specifically know what rule you broke, then you can find a way to get around it. That's their logic. That's what YouTube says when you ask for clarity on a strike. They go, well, we're not going to tell you the exact rule because then you could find a way around it. Cool. What a fun, cool platform to be on, where you're just, the future of your channel is just always in jeopardy, literally always in jeopardy. We're not going to know anything about the Supreme Court for a little bit. I am waiting with bated breath for the Supreme Court ruling. Good or bad, I just want to know. I'm proud of the vape industry, and it was a whole experience. I could go on and on about DC and the Supreme Court for a little while, but yeah, dude, we're just waiting. We're literally just waiting. We don't know what they're going to do. We can speculate, we can postulate all we want, but we're not going to know for a while. And that's a thing. And that's just a damn thing. So yeah, YouTube. What the hell, ass? And then this is just, here's some randomness. Sewer Rug always leaves super chats after the stream's over. He does it constantly, and I always miss them. But now, here you go, Sewer Rug, yo-yoy and salutations. I appreciate how you always read every super chat, no matter what, every time. I do. You're trying to say that I don't, but I do. I screen captured this. Sewer Rug, have a fantastic night, all you wonderful people. Thanks for the entertainment, Mr. Green. Yeah, consider that super chat read, Mr. Sewer Rug. And I want to give a shout out real quick to Joe Davis. Joe Davis, I don't know if you're a subscriber of mine. I don't know if you've ever watched the vlog, but Joe Davis just left me a tip on a random video, and I didn't know that was a thing you can do. And so thank you. I'm very appreciative. It was just a review video from like 2 years ago, and he left me a $5 tip on the video and just said thanks. And I thought, well, you're very welcome, Joe Davis. You're very welcome. That was awesome of you. And I didn't know that was even a thing you could do. So thank you, Joe Davis. Thank you. Appreciate you, Joe Davis. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know. Thank you, Joe. Okay. Odds and ends. Some odds and ends here at the end, or at the very beginning. Yep. Taking care of that. Just had some low-hanging fruit that's just been, sitting around. What else? What am I even looking at? All right. You know what? I think we're good. I had some odds and ends just here at the beginning that I wanted to mention. Yeah, let's go. Let's get right into this. As they like to say, let's get right into this and let's have a beer. Sorry. I got this beer right here. This is a Ninkasi Megalodon Triple IPA. Now, because I'm a bad person and a bad YouTuber, I can't remember who this came from, but this was a gift. This was a very gracious gift from someone in the chat. I thought I wrote someone's name down on the bottom, but it just looks like 2 dots. And I don't know if that was dumb GrimmGreen code, GrimmGreen code for I'll remember who this is later. Like, oh, well, their name's Jeff, but I'm just going to put 2 dots. And I'll remember later that Jeff means 2 dots. I don't know. I'm sorry to the hypothetical Jeff who sent me this. I'm sorry to the 2-dot person, but I'm about to enjoy a delicious Ninkasi Megalodon Triple IPA. Where's my IPA people at? Where's Poon Sauce McNasty? He's like my only IPA guy. He's the only IPA dude. We're going to pour this. In fact, speaking of the Mr. McNasty, I'm going to pour this tonight into a cup that Poon Sauce McNasty sent me. This is my favorite one. It was a set of like 6 cups, and I rotate them out, but this was the death of civilization in slow motion. One, it's based on the bottle art, or the can art rather, from Ardrot Theory. Ardroit Theory. That's a cool cup. Get out of here. That's a cool cup. You know you love it. And I know someone who is NZ said something about, apparently Trump is modifying something that will directly impact YouTube, throwing the rules out the window. You so have to stop striking channels for arbitrary reasons. That's I think that's a bad idea, actually. I think that's a really bad idea, because in the same way that I don't think the government should be censoring, it's weird that you just go, we say like, well, Trump's going to take care of YouTube. It's like, well, YouTube's a private company and they follow their own rules. The First Amendment doesn't extend to social media or YouTube. And honestly, I don't want the government getting involved in private businesses and tech like that. I don't think we need it. I'm still I don't really trust the government guy. And so even when I hear promises that maybe in my ears go, oh, that would be a nice little pipe dream, I don't really want the government to control YouTube. No matter who's in charge, I don't want the government controlling YouTube. Not in any way. Not in any way. Not in any way. Let's pour. I can tell this is just going to be mostly head. You can't see, Poon Sauce. I can't see through this, Shouldn't have done that. That's a gross beer move. That's kind of a gross beer move to do. That's kind of a gross beer move. Yeah, and I also, just because I have had, all vapors, and I don't even think it's all vapors. I think it's anybody who's ever had a channel on YouTube has run into issues with YouTube and their rules and their community guidelines and copyright strikes and community guideline strikes. And, it's why they have a whole department set up to resolving things like strikes and community guideline strikes and copyright strikes. Everybody deals with it. Everybody deals with it the same way that we deal with censorship on Facebook, censorship on this. They're private companies. They're private companies. That still is real. Private companies are still a real thing. Cheers! Sorry, I'm not trying to go off on no tangent here. There is, I'm guessing it's at least head from like here up. Let's see if I can sense where the head is. It's like trying to find a stud on a wall. I think it's here. It's at least half head. It's at least half head. Let's go, Ninkasi Triple IPA. Woo! Oh, wow. That is juicy. That is juicy Malushi. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Exactly, Michael Redfern. The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Horrifying. Horrifying. Ask those, tens of thousands of people that died during alcohol prohibition if the government helped them in any way. Or if the government deliberately poisoned alcohol to kill its citizens. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. No, the fuck you aren't. I think I've had this before, Vaping with Ken. Did you send me this, Ken? Someone from the Pacific Northwest must have sent me this to me because it's an Oregon beer. It's an Oregon brew. Not saying that they're not, global or, at least nationwide or something like that. But I'm beginning to think this came from, Oregon. This is delicious. It is a juicy IPA. It's like citrus, grapefruit, just juiciness in my mouth. It gives me the jowls. It gives me that mouth-watery feeling in my jowls. Yeah, this is delicious. There's a little bit of like dankness to it, like a piney haze kind of thing going on. What do they say? It's big and bold. This is a 10% triple IPA. Here we go. Fruity with a dry, smooth finish. Stone fruit and tropical notes. Yeah, make out this exceptionally balanced beer. Tropical notes for days. Tropical notes all day long. Tropical notes. Ninkasi, tropical notes. Delicious. Juicy. Juicy is how I would describe this. Juicy. Mark it down. Oh, that's great. Boy, that's delicious. Love drinking those carcinogens. Let's just drink them. I know the risks involved with drinking beer, and I, as an adult, make the decision to drink beer because I am an adult. Pretty point blank period. Let's see what else is coming up. We got a beer. Oh, we didn't pair this with anything. What am I even doing? And I think I want to pair this with a tobacco. This is Stevie's Collective. This is the banana leaf. I can't remember the name of it. Information. Something like that, right? Can't remember. Oh, yeah. Simulation. Banana leaf, tobacco, Ninkasi, Megalodon IPA. Cheers. That's great. I'm beginning to think this banana leaf just pairs with everything. I think it pairs with everything. I think it pairs with an adult. Yeah, pairs with an adult. Sometimes, you guys, if any of you line it up, I know. Thank you, Kingpin. Line it up. Let's line it up. All right. You're right. You know what? Let's get my shit together. Let's get it lined up. There's this phenomena that happens with streaming, and it only happens with streaming. And if anybody in here has done some streaming, then you know this phenomena that happens where I can be in the middle of a thought, in the middle of a sentence, just speaking. And if I glance at the chat, I'll just say whatever word I see. It's just a thing that happens. It makes no sense. I glanced down and saw Janine type the word adult, and I immediately, in the middle of speaking, just looked and said adult. And I ended a weird sentence with the word adult. I can't explain how this happens or why this happens. It just happens. Parsons, bro. Mark, how do you feel? What's your take on the hand feel of the Parsons? I've got some hand feel issues with the Parsons. I'm loving it. You know, I'm enjoying it. Jay, you are number 6. We want simulation. We're already half done. I got at least 8% of alcohol in me, at least right now. We want information. Coolness. All right. Yeah, I can already feel that. Rad. We got a 10% beer tonight. It's going great. We're going to check in with, we're just going to quickly check in with Kitchen Guy, Living Room Couch Guy this week. Yeah, we got both of them. They're having some sort of weird argument. I try not to get involved in, the minutia of the industry. I just, I keep my nose down and stay out of other people's business. I like this dumb lore that for Kitchen Guy and Couch Guy. Let's check on some things I've been vaping. What say you, Kitchen Guy?
What I've been vaping.
Well, hey, it's Kitchen Guy. I'm sorry, I'm not in a super great mood. Look, I tried my best, but I don't really have anything out here. I've been deprived. Tried thieving some stuff, had that stuff thieved from me. That's fine. So it's just me, Kitchen Guy out here with Kitchen Christmas Tree and my 2 pods. 2 just boring ass pods. To be fair, they both vape really well. This is the Argus G2 Mini. The one exciting thing, Face Meats Cow Piss, the DIY Melon Cowpico liquid is in here. Delicious. 12 milligram, get out of here, delicious. And I also have a Caliburn G3 Pro Cocoa with a 0.4 bottom fill G3 pod. just some good old-fashioned deep cuts guava jelly in there, and really, is that it? That's all I have. That's literally all Kitchen Guy has out here, and that's fine. So I'm gonna do this job with dignity, and I'm gonna throw it to my associate living room couch guy. Oh, dang. Time for living room couch guy again already? Look, I can't help it if this section of the house is being favored more recently, probably because of all the Christmas decorations. I wish I could show you the Christmas tree, but it's just off camera over there. But hey, it's living room couch guy. Here's what's getting vaped out here. Soren Faro Box. I got a review coming for this soon, but Soren has been doing really good lately. Their pods have been surprisingly good. Got that minivan out here, of course, the Oxva V Prime. It's Stevie's Collective Firefight. The blood orange is on the inside. Really good. It's a minivan, but I like it. Literally just put up my review for this just today, but this is the Raiden kit from BD Vape. Been using this for the last few weeks, and I kind of just can't get enough of it. I like it. I like the sub tank, and even more than that, I'm looking forward to using this as just a single battery banger with like a single coil RDA on top, maybe even a mouth to lung RDA or RTA on top. Mouth to lung RDA. Yeah, right. What, that one from Vapefly? Oh, there is a super secret Indonesian e-liquid on the inside that I'm not actually sure if what I can say about it. Creamy float drink. Something to think about. And I somehow managed to get the 2 Christmas setups that we set up on the Tuesday Vape Fiddle on Twitch. It's the USB Arc. Yeah, look at it. Just soak it in. What a great device. I've always liked this, and it always comes out during Christmas. That's a green goon on top there, and I have some Fuji apple strawberry on the inside that I felt like would be a holiday kind of Christmas vibe. It's not really that, but it's still really good. Yeah, really very good. And then lastly, it finally happened for anybody that joined us on Twitch on Tuesday for the Vape Fiddle. I spent it felt like about a half hour. It felt a little bit longer than that, looking for a squonk pin for this Zoo 1 RDA so I could put the Zoo 1 with the red ring and the red drip tip on my green Empire with the red panel and the red door, and finally have the Empire Christmas setup that I wanted to set up last year but actually didn't. But after the stream, I find the squonk pin, I put it all together. So this was a completely off-stream Christmas setup, but there's Jake Scrapwood's vanilla bourbon honey tobacco on the inside. It has been steeping for probably 2 years. It is as dark as motor oil, but it is the most delicious it's ever been. That vanilla bourbon honey tobacco has a real fall, wintertime, Christmas vibe, more than the apple, more than the strawberry apple. In fact, I may go return this to Office Guy because I think he has a red battery that could go in this skeleton Empire that would actually make it a little bit more Christmassy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna throw this back to, my boss. He's that guy. It's Office Guy. Hey, okay, so red battery. Can you see it in there? Can you see the red battery? Yeah, there's a red camo battery in there. It's 1,000% more matchy now. 1,000% more Christmas. Delicious. Still just as delicious. Kitchen Guy or Living Room Couch Guy was correct. And yeah, some people noticed and asked the question about, yeah, we have a couch in our kitchen, kind of, and we have a Christmas tree in our kitchen, kind of. I just, without explaining to you like the layout of my house, we have like the main area. It's like the heart of the house. It's the dining room kitchen combo, and it's kind of a big open area. And so the dining room, look, it's 2 of us. So there's not a lot of dining going on in the room, and the kitchen table is kind of like a multi-purpose table. Sometimes we work out there. I work out there fairly often. Sometimes we're doing whatever. arts and crafts or playing board games, and it all kind of happens in what we call our multi-purpose room, which is our dining room, which has a couch and a Christmas tree. Just cause you can. There's no rule. It's not illegal. You can do it too. You could go to Walmart, buy another, $30 fake Christmas tree, put it in your bathroom, put it in your fucking bathtub, put it in your kitchen, put a Christmas tree anywhere you want. There's no rules about it. You can put them anywhere. So we had a second Christmas tree that we used to put in our bedroom. But we realized we honestly spend more time in the kitchen. So we put it in the kitchen so we can look at it. And we have 2 trees. We have 1 tree in the living room that's like it's a white tree. We put in our nicer ornaments on it, I guess. Like the Disney ornaments go on that one. But all my nostalgic ornaments from when I was a kid, and the ones that like my brother and I, when we lived together, we would paint ornaments. As adults, we did this. It was just our like a hobby that we had. Painted a bunch of ornaments, and so we did that over the years. And so I put nostalgic ornaments on the Christmas tree. This isn't the Christmas stream yet. That's next week. Next week is going to be the Christmas vlog. So what am I, office guy, vaping? Well, it's a few things. You saw the Parsons with the Typhoon GT4S. It's probably the best RTA ever made. I don't know if that's an official title or anything, but it's the GT4S probably. It's just so good. This got set up after some big, great ordeal on the Vape Fiddle on Tuesday. The candy cane panels, the optical illusion candy cane panels. If you look at them for a while, they just start looking weird. It's like looking at a chain link fence a little bit. Yeah, weird. Inside of Harold, the billet box. And what I put in here was the Nitsu. The Nitsu with a slam cap and eggnog is in this. And then in this is peppermint. Tribal Buddha made me a GrimmGreen Wintergreen that turned out like a candy cane. So I've been vaping this as like a candy cane flavor and this as like an eggnog flavor. And I've been vaping them together because it works. It's not just like, oh, that's pretty good. It's good. Eggnog and peppermint, shut up. Yeah, better. It's good. It just is. I can't explain how good that is. The peppermint wintergreen, eggnog custard. I'm telling you, vape it together. Okay, so that's been vaping together, and that's been delicious. You saw the Empire. I think the last thing I've really been vaping in here, I've got some stuff for reviews. And just assume that there's like 50 pods on my desk. I'm gearing up for a big pods ranked, end of the year pods ranked, and there are pods coming out of my ears right now. I've got pods all over the desk, everywhere, all over the house, upstairs. I'm not even counting them in this week's like what I've been vaping, because I've been literally vaping all of them. Every pod, I'm vaping it. If it came out this year, I put new pods in it and I've been vaping it. We got a pods ranked coming up. So just assume old school RTA on top of the dorkiest little smock mod that's ever been a dorky little smock mod. Look at this thing. Single 18650. It's not bad. Old school RTA on top. It's not great. It's not super matchy. In fact, I can't even thread this RTA all the way down on here for some reason, but because of the old school RTA, it's been getting a lot of use. And lastly, it's this. I still might do a review for the Dead Rabbit Mouth to Lung RTA V2, but it is a good mouth to lung tank. This is a really good mouth to lung tank. Peppermint hot chocolate sounds delightful. Steven, I'm telling you, get a rockin' eggnog flavor. I don't know how to recreate the Tribal Buddha Wintergreen, and I don't know how to recreate the custard eggnog from Steel Valley. So my only option is to double toot it, and that's how I get the flavor. You know, double toot. Hey, yo, Frank. So that It seems like a lot, I know. But that is what I've been vaping. It's all over the place. So many mouth to lungs, so many restricted lungs, so many cloud chasers. Yeah, it's kind of bananas. And even on Monday, I took 6 to 7 setups down. And then I guess on Tuesday we did 3 more. It just piles up, I can't help it. It just piles up. Before I get to what you guys been vaping, I think I need to check in on those super chats. I always read every super chat, despite what Sewer Rug says. Seamus, the chef Seamus, napped right through the boost stream, so I'm pumped to see you all here tonight. Happy MTVD. Let's break shit. Hell yeah. Dangle Clacks. Dangle Clucks there, Seamus. Hey, you know what? You did miss a pretty good boost stream, but I'm happy to see your face here, Chef Seamus. And you know what? A good nap, it's like, I'll forgive anything. If it's like, oh, that's okay. You were taking a nap? Okay, that's fine. A good nap, I will never discount the effects of a good nap. Just take it, Seamus. Oh yeah, Melbourne. You ever go to Melbourne? Well, that's never not going to be funny. Mary, well, your videos help me so much. You're going to be seeing me around a lot. All right. My birthday is next month. Okay. All right, Mary. Hell yeah, Mary. Welcome. Welcome to the party, pal. It's pretty good times over here. Happy to see your face. 2 words, nose vape, Mary? 2 words, nose vape? I've got 2 more words for you. 3 more words for you. How about J Money Land Shark? Am I copying his face? Sent old J Money Land Shark the double nose toot. He sent me a video of proof that he vaped the whole thing. Vaped the whole thing. I'm glad he got so much joy out of it. Vape the whole thing. Melbourne. Happy to meet you, Mary. Happy to see you here. Hang out. It's a good time. Terry, love you. Keep up the great work. Terry, love you, man. Thank you. I very much appreciate that, Terry. And then we got Ampersand. Do you know if the flavor ban in California starting next month will apply to ordering hardware online, atomizers, pods, accessories for my Cali burn? If you're able to order stuff right now, chances are it's not going to affect you really at all. The California flavor ban is an unenforceable flavor ban. They can't enforce it. I go to my local head shops and they are just packed with flavors. Technically, this is the result of Prop 31. So since 2022, technically, California has had a full statewide flavor ban for the last 2 years already. And if you haven't had any issues getting stuff, you may not have issues getting stuff. I get stuff all the time, sent in the mail, flavored stuff sent in the mail all the time. It's really, really unenforceable. And I don't see an issue, honestly, really honestly. It's unfortunate that there's a flavor ban in California, but again, with running the risk of repeating myself, it's pretty unenforceable. It's pretty unenforceable. And like I said, if you're not having issues right now, chances are I think you'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I could be wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times. But I still think like even hardware, atomizer, whatever, caliburns coming from, 8 Vape or, somewhere, should be fine. I think you should be okay. It's going to affect retail stores, which there's lots of retail stores that just, they break all sorts of laws. Like I said, I can go into plenty of head shops, plenty of tobacco shops, and just see a wall of flavors, walls of not even disposables. Yes, disposables. Sorry about that. Yes, disposables, but also a wall of bottled e-liquid, bottle-flavored e-liquid. A wall. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to, I hate, it is most likely going to affect some people. There's going to be people in the state who rely on flavored vaping to not smoke cigarettes, and it is most likely going to affect them. Ampersand, you're in a GrimmGreen stream in the chat. I'm assuming that you're a resourceful person, and resourceful people will most likely be just fine. Just fine. Just fine. One more from Mary. Going to be making you stickers of the Demon Trooper. Try to get me to say no. Try to get me to say no to that. You can't, Mary. You can't. I will gladly accept stickers. Gladly accept stickers. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for those super chats, you guys. I really appreciate those. Truly and honestly. And now it's time for... Hang on.
America, this is you.
That's right. It's Assignment America time, or as we call it, Assignment Planet Globe time. I hope this doesn't annoy anybody. You can't really see it, but my knee is right here, and I rest my arm on it because I pull out my drawer, and I put my foot on my drawer, and I rest my arm here. I hope that doesn't upset anybody. Can you tell that I'm resting my arm on my knee? Does it make me look weird and hunchy? I'm trying not to. But hey, let's get into some Assignment Planet Globe. This is where I have a really bizarre fetish of wanting to see all of your vape gear. All of it. Anything you vape, your daily bangers, your daily drivers, your beater mods, your high-end stuff, anything that vapes and you use it, I want to see it. Definitely want to see it. So we're going to get into a few of these, and I'm keeping... You guys remember Mike Duck from a few weeks ago? Mike D in the UK. We have Mike D in the Yo-Yo in California, but we also have Mike D in the UK, so we call him Mike Duck. And I'm leaving Mike Ducks in here on like permanent rotation just because I think it's important to know that Mike Duck has a cooler like vape stash than all of us. That's just a cool way to store it. It's slick. I love this. I'm jealous of Mike Duck. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I am jealous of Mike Duck and his and his storage ability. So shout out to you again, Mike Duck. Shout out to you again. Let's get another one here from Ethan. Ethan sent this in. And Ethan says, "Thanks for checking out my last submission. I love showing off my gear. So here's a few more of my favorite mods, the Vandy Vape Requiem with a clone Kylan RTA. Okay. Vandy Vape Requiem, clone Kylan RTA on the left, eLeaf iStick Pico 2 with a Goon clone RDA, Geek Vape Aegis, I think, with unknown no name RDA from overseas. I know people hate on clones, but they work, man. I don't hate on clones. I'll never hate on clones. Clones work. And I always thought it was ridiculous when RDAs, you drop a mech mod and it's like $350. What are you kidding me? What are you crazy? Get out of here. Of course people are going to buy the clone, you lunatic. I'm charging $300 plus for a mech mod. I like the red. I like that Vandy Vape a lot. I like that wooden. That is really doing something for me. That wooden cap on that mystery RDA from somewhere in the world. I want that. I don't know why. I want that. I picture it on like a stainless tube. Maybe like a slick, really clean stainless tube mech. RDA on top with that wood top cap. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, Ethan. Appreciate you, Ethan. I had another one here from, where'd he go? Where's Jonathan go? Where'd Jonathan go? Jonathan? What the hectic? Is this you? Oh, here it is. He says, here's my bangers. Here's my work bangers, left to right. Pure Max with a Dillinger, a Diacode's Danny 21700 with a Skyline R running Dulce Classic Cannoli, and a Hellfire Cobra MOSFET Squonker with a new Addy, the Broken Ohm Ember RDA. Okay, I was looking at this picture trying to figure out what those were. Broken Ohm's Ember RDA. Okay. Broken Ohm is sick. I'm a big fan of his. I bought his last RDA. I haven't picked up the Ember yet, but chances are I'm going to end up buying it. I was really curious about that. What's in the middle? The Diacode's Danny 21700 with the Skyline R? I've not heard of the Skyline R, but that is a cool looking RTA. Does anybody have the Skyline R? That looks rad as hell. And I know those Dulce liquids are fire. I know they're fire, John Taylor. Thank you so much for sharing, man. I appreciate that. Let's get into Jordan here. Mr. Jordan sending in, hey Nick, bearded ginger here. Thanks for all that you do. Your videos help me stay dedicated just knowing it is possible. There is a way to quit and anyone can do it. Yeah, literally anyone can do it. I smoked for 14 years. I was a 3-pack a day smoker. 3. I'm not trying to cigarette shame. I never would. 3 packs a day. That's a lot of smoking. I am overjoyed, Jordan, right now that you are inhaling delicious nicotine vapor instead of 3 packs a day, bro. Well done. Like, that needs a round of applause. I feel like being a 3-pack a day smoker is, that's a whole other level of smoking, and switching to vaping was probably, I'm just assuming, I'm making a lot of assumptions here. It seems like it might have been a little bit more difficult than someone like me who smoked like 2 packs a week. You know, I would go through a pack like every 3 or 4 days. I didn't even have a day that like I was scheduled to go to the smoke shop to buy more cigarettes. It was on my way home, so I would just swing by whenever I was low. Sometimes it was every 4 days, sometimes it was every 3 days. Occasionally I'd buy like 2 packs at a time, but I never bought cartons, and I always just bought 1 pack at a time on my way home from work. 3 packs a day. It seems like that would, your whole day is just cigarettes. You're just like, where are my cigarettes? Where are my cigarettes? Where are they? Where are they? You always have a pack of cigarettes on you. It seems like it'd be a bigger thing to keep track of than vaping, you know? Like, at least with this, it's like, okay, well, my pod's full. Where's my pod? Is it charged? I got to make sure my battery's charged. I got to make sure my pod's full. I got to make sure dripper, this, fresh wicks, cotton. But with that many cigarettes, it's like, and you know what? Who cares? Cigarettes are a thing of the past. Thanks again. You've helped me. Yeah. 1 setup. He says he only has 1 setup due to losing his gear in a big move, but I've got the M-Turk Sidefire mech with a Widowmaker on top. Badass. I have an old Drag 2 that I got the Wake RTA recently to try, but I hate the airflow whistle. Yeah. And it had that in spades. I usually just rotate juice on the Widowmaker and call it a day. Love you, bro. Hashtag replay crew. Hell yeah, Jordan. Hell yeah, Jordan. Jordan. 3-pack a day smoke. A 3-pack a day smoker just saying goodbye to cigarettes for 7 years, unassisted by public health, unassisted by the medical community, unassisted by any doctors. Jordan did this on his own. He took the initiative. He sought out the technology. He made it work. He quit smoking. That's unbelievable to me. This technology blows me away. Blows me away. For real. All right, let's hear from Phrasing. I actually have 2 from Phrasing tonight. Believe it or not. Oh, no. Where's the other Phrasing one? Oh, here it is. Phrasing. Phrasing writes in and says, yo, Nick. It's that time again. It's my latest Assignment Planet Globe entry. There isn't going to be a massive essay with this one, but I do have a fun twist in mind. The theme is Asmodus, Ultron, or Stabwood. I've been collecting these mods for a while, and I'm quite proud of the And I'm quite proud of the prices I've managed to score some of them at, considering how rare they are becoming. I have a challenge for you. I have been delighted to submit many times to Assignment Planet Globe segment of the vlog because I too have a borderline fetish for wanting to see people's bangers. Yeah, it's a real thing. Phrasing, there are dozens of us. There are dozens of us. It's pretty entertaining to watch you try to name some of the setups. My challenge to you is this. Okay. Oh, shit. If you can name every mod and addy in this picture without the help of the chat, I have a prize for you and for a randomly selected cool kid. Good luck, and remember, I'm ruthless, so no cheating. I am losing this. I am losing this. Okay, well, that's the Luna. I know that those are two Luna squonkers up there. Asmodus Luna, Asmodus Luna. That's obviously a dead goat in the gold. The black one, I have no idea. Not a clue. Not a clue. This is Stump the Nick on a whole other level. Not a clue what that is. All right, let's move down to the next level. I don't know what the green one is. I don't know what the green one far to the left is with the purple RTA. That's definitely the Asmodus RTA that I cannot remember the name of. I'm not getting this prize, am I, Phrasing? Not a chance. Not a chance. Ugh. These are all sick setups. I know that's a Minikin in the middle. Oh no, I don't know what that squonk is on that side. Oh, Phrasing, you knew I was going to fail this. You knew. There was probably never a prize to begin with. You just knew I was going to fail at this. That's a blotto on something. And hey, I have that same Asmodus. But I don't remember what it's called. And it looks like a K-Fun on top. Okay, so what do I get for like less than half? Phrasing. Do I win anything for less than half? No? All right. Well, that sounds fine. Scott Q. Let's hear from Scott Q. Scott Q writes in, "Hey, Nick, this is an old email I've turned into a burner, so ignore the username. You can just call me Scott." Okay. This is my current setup. Aegis Legend Nitrous Dual. I was a 2-can of smokeless tobacco daily user and 1 pack a day smoker for close to 13 years. Okay, so dude smoked pack a day and was a chew user, was using chew. I started when I was underage, like many people do, unfortunately. I had quit for about 6 months, cold turkey, but fell back into the habit when I lost my father-in-law. After a few weeks of smoking again, I could tell this wasn't good for me, and I couldn't get the nicotine cravings to go away like I did when I first quit, despite it only being a short amount of time compared to the years I was addicted before. I sought out information about vaping to try to better myself and found people like you, Bogan, Mike, hell yeah. I went out the same day and bought an Aegis Legend kit with a Z tank. I quickly learned how much of a hassle it was for me working in a factory to have to keep things from breaking. The glass, so I decided to give rebuildables a try. It's only been 2.5 years since I picked up vaping as a replacement, and my lungs and heart have improved dramatically. Thank you so much for everything you do and the information you give to the people. I share your channel with everyone I can that smokes. Oh, damn it, Scott. That's a good email, man. And I love this beater Aegis with the custom leather. He didn't mention anything about that. Custom leather, just beaten down, weathered Aegis. That mod has seen some shit. That mod is, yeah, Eve, well loved. Well loved. I would say that mod has seen some shit. That device has definitely seen some shit. Okay, here's the last one from Phrasing. He says, Yo, Nick. The context for this is a little hard to explain, but I have a painting of you if you were a dinosaur. I'm cleaning out my camera roll and I realize I don't think I ever sent it to you, so here you go. Yep. Grimmosaurus Rex there. Just me as a dinosaur with a big like thumb ring on my tail. That's fine, I guess. I'm making the J Money Landshark face. Like, I guess I'm kind of smiling. With a goatee even. A T-Rex with a goatee. It looks like I'm about to fall over. I love this phrasing. I love it. Thank you. I'm going to keep it forever. I'm going to turn it. It's my desktop wallpaper right now. Just all over the place. Just Nick dinosaurs. Thank you, phrasing. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for sending in all your Assignment Planet globes. I'm going to go free the dogs from their food prison. But when I get back, we're going to sing happy birthday to a bunch of people. Actually, I only have one name written down. Name written down. So throw your name in the chat if you want, if it's your birthday and you want me to sing you happy birthday. I'm a big fan of birthdays. I like singing it. So here we go. I'll be right back literally in like 2 seconds. I think my dog Murphy is way too smart. He's a really smart dog. He knows on Thursdays that I'm vlogging. Like he just knows. When I free him from the crate, they usually come running out. You know, Casey and I we're around the house. They're running around. They're having fun. We're giving them loves. But on Thursdays, especially if Casey's not here, which she's not here right now, on Thursdays, I open the crates. I set him free. And Murphy just kind of chills there. He's like, I know you're streaming. We can't play. So I'm just going to chill here. Smart. Damn. Smart dog. It's too smart. It's too smart for me. I can't have a dog that's smarter than me. Happy birthday. Anybody birthdays? Anybody birthdays? Hey, GrimmGreen, I've been wanting to make a vape liquid brand for a long time. I have some out-of-this-world flavor brand ideas, and I think a lot of people would like. Any ideas? Flyken, my first advice to you would be make the flavors. DIY them. DIY them, dial in the recipes to exactly how you want them. And then once you have recipes, then those can go a long way. Those could potentially go a long way. But get some good recipes, Flyken. I would DIY them. DIY them. Always. DIY them. Okay, did anybody have any birthdays? No birthdays? I'm singing birthday to Just Ranger Rusty. It's my birthday on December 22nd. Keith, okay. We'll do Keith 2 weeks in a row. Keith, I'm going to stream on the 19th. So you're getting sung birthdays to twice. It's your birthday? I'm Michella? Michella? I'm not saying that right. Michella. I'm going to write it down, Michella. A-E-L-A. Michella. I hope I'm saying your name right. Happy freaking birthday. Murder Gang. Listen. Okay, listen. We'll get Murder Gang this week and next week. I didn't realize there were so many Christmas adjacent birthdays. Rob, it's your 50th birthday tomorrow? Fucking A, Rob. Happy birthday. Hell yeah, Rob Stoll. Happy freaking birthday. It's your son Caleb's 21st today, and your wife Sharon's is the 21st. Caleb and Sharon. And Sharon. Hell yeah, Steven. Hell yeah. All right. Happy birthday, guys. Let's see. What else? Yours is Saturday? Rose? Rose? Captain Crackle himself. Right on. Happy birthday. Kip Dripper's son? Kip Dripper's son? He doesn't have a name. I'm just going to sing Kip Dripper's son. And I think I got it's your birthday every day, as your wife says. Oh, dude. Okay, it sounds like your wife rules. Like, it sounds like your wife is cool as hell. That's rad. That's rad, Mark. You got a cool wife. Cool wives rule. My wife's cool. She's a cool wife. She's cooler than me. I will say this with my full chest that my wife is so much cooler than me. So much cooler than me. She works in the music industry. You know, she's cool. She gets to meet cool people, hang out with cool people, go to cool shows. Crazy. She's so much cooler than me. Cool wives rule. All right. Happy birthday, you guys. Wait, Nicole Stockdale, is it your birthday? Don't mess with me, Nicole Stockdale. I will sing you happy birthday. You can't stop me. I'm going to write it down just in case. I'm going to write it down just in case. Literally, Megs, I agree. Literally the coolest. The coolest person I've known, the coolest person I've ever been around. I feel cooler just knowing her, just being around her. I'm like, whoa, it like rubs off a little bit. Her coolness, I'm like, can I just even get a whisper of that coolness? All right, Nicole. All right, Nicole. I got you. I got you, Nicole Stockdale. Everybody sing with me, please. I'll feel embarrassed otherwise. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday, Ranger Rusty. Also Keith. Also Michelle. Also Murder Gang. Also Rob Stoll. Also Caleb and Sharon. Also Rose. Also Kip Dripper's son. Also Nicole Stockdale. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. You skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. You skip around the room. Happy freaking birthday. Yeah. Birthdays are cool. I like birthdays. I've explained this a lot. I like birthdays. My mom always kind of celebrated mine and my brother's birthdays. I always felt real special, and I like that. And I want people to feel that same birthday specialness that I always felt growing up on my birthdays. And that's why I love birthdays. Happy birthday, you guys. One more time around the sun. You did it. You freaking did it. Happy birthday, you guys. Happy birthday. I think, oh no, there's a, look at how cute this is, you guys. This is the cutest thing of all time. I can't even right now. Look at my dog. Schmurfy. Are you just resting your head on a pillow, on a donut? Are you just resting your head on a donut? Are you just resting your head on a donut? This dog. I love this dog more than I love most humans. This dog is everything. Schmurfy. Fuck, I love you, man. All right, you guys. Let's keep going here. We're running behind. It's okay. It's 5:30. Would anybody like to do a retro vaping literally right now? I'm going to need some vaping. So, yeah, let's, what's that? Yeah. Okay. That's right. We have to choose. I'm going to make you guys vote. We're going to vote again, as we often do. Let's see, this one, the middle one, the right one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back until we vape it. This, okay, I don't even know what this is. My favorite vaping this thing too, number 2. And then lastly, this one's interesting. Discovered this today. What's that? Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to end hang on. I need to end the poll that's currently in the chat. What the fuck is going on? Would you rather have spaghetti hair that grows back, or sneeze out live bees? Everybody answered this wrong. Why would you want spaghetti hair? Why would you want spaghetti hair? I didn't even clarify if it was cooked spaghetti or raw spaghetti. What if it's just hard, raw, spiky spaghetti coming out of your head? That would be terrible. And even if it was wet spaghetti, like why would you want cooked wet spaghetti all over your head? Just cooked wet spaghetti all over your head, little floppy noodles hanging down in front of your face, and you're like, sorry, my pasta hair's in the way. Or you could sneeze out live bees, which has the potential to be either like a superhero or a super villain. You could, I don't know, I'm just off the top of my head, dress up like a bumblebee, carry around a little bit of like, a little puffer thing, that's like pepper. So, if someone's messing with you, you can be like, watch out, man. And then you spray the pepper in the air and you smell it. And then you just sneeze bees at someone. That's like a superpower. You should all be wanting to sneeze bees. Spaghetti hair, what's that going to do? What's that going to get you? Nothing. Maybe you get on a talk show. Maybe you go on the news. It's like, well, we got this guy with fucking spaghetti hair. It's like, what's it like having a spaghetti hair? You're like, oh, it sucks. I'd rather sneeze bees. Like, well, it's a shame you didn't pick that one because you could have been a superhero. You could have seen a mugging going down and you could go, I don't think so. And just sneeze bees at people. Sneeze live bees at people. You know how terrifying that would be? I expected better, honestly, from this audience. I expected better. Sneeze bees. Sneeze bees. That's the power. Sneeze bees at people. I'm stone cold sober right now, sick boy. Stone cold sober, except for beer. Stone cold sober. Sneeze out live bees. That's really the way to go. All right. We'll start another poll here for the retro vapings. Vapigs? Sure, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Please vote. Please vote right now. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. But don't care. Either way, I'd like to vape any of these retro vapings. These are all from probably 2016. Go, this one can get it too. Oh, not yet. Hey, not yet. Hang on. Look, Paul, you said no dangleclacks, and that can only mean dangleclacks. That only translates into dangleclacks. 1, 2, or 3. Trying to keep them as hidden as best I can. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, this one you can see the logo too much. You know that number 3 is an RDTA. You know it. You can just sense it that that's an RDTA. Oh, I knew it. I had a feeling. Yeah. I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's fine. I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's fine. This is why I have mesh. This is why I have mesh ready to go. I'm going to use some mesh as some wicks. If that one gets picked. Number 1 and number 2, they're still, they could still fight it out a little bit. Doubt it. Sick boy. No, I promise. I wasn't. I promise. Totally wasn't. Stone cold sober. Stone cold sober. In anticipation of this RDTA being chosen, I'm going to, I'm going to take some mesh here. I'm going to try to create some wicks. You know? Shout out to the one and only Face Meat, whose face is made of meat. for sending me this mesh. This is courtesy of Face Meat. And I'm going to try to cut some wicks for that. If this is where we're going, if this is the road we're going down, you guys, which it looks like it is. It really looks like it is. I'm going to try to cut at least 2 stainless steel mesh wicks. At least 2 stainless steel mesh wicks. Okay. Well, I think this has gone on long enough. So I'm going to end the poll. I don't see anybody else winning but number 3. And that is just a damn shame. That's just a damn shame right there, let me tell you. That's okay. Look at this. Let's reveal what it is, who this came from. VGod. That means that I'm going to be able to do dope tricks with this. Means I'm going to be able to do some real sick tricks. Still a little wet in there. I've tried to clean this out. It looks like there's some wet or some crud down there that I can't quite get out. I'm sure that's going to affect the flavor, but, what are you going to do? Ha! Is anybody shocked to see a... Is anybody shocked to see a Velocity style deck sitting under there? This came out in 2016, so this was the time of Velocity decks. Everybody was cloning the Velocity deck. Cloning the Velocity deck. Oh, I got some goo up here. That's gross. Well, it's maybe not the cleanest RDA. I did wash it out. I didn't see that. So, listen. I'm just going to put a quick round wire build in here, right? That makes sense. Doesn't round wire make so much sense? 22 gauge round wire. Yes, this is what I want to do. Okay? 22 gauge round wire. What size coil? Big 3mm coil? That could be sick. Big 3.5mm coil? 2.5mm coil, most likely. It's a long distance there between those. It's a long distance there. How do I not have a 3mm tool? Shit. I think I'm gonna do 3.5mm. I think I'm going to do 3.5mm 22 gauge. Yeah, there's crud in the glass. You see it? You see the crud? Here's the thing. I know that there's crud in there. And this RDTA is so old. And, been used so many times and been filled with so much liquid that it's kind of sealed shut. I can't really get the screw off the bottom to get into that glass. But, boom, look at that. Stainless steel wick for the win. Let's see, I'm going to trim it like here. I wonder if I could trim this in half. This did not ever come with stainless steel wicks. It was never meant to be used like this. It was simply meant to have the wicks dip into that tank, and I hated that. That was my least favorite anything of everything, and the The coil art one did it as well. You'd have to tip it towards your face to vape it. I think I'm just going to do 2 of these because I think 4 might be too much, honestly. It's got 4 wick holes, but I think it's going to be a little bit too much. So I'm just going to put 2 stainless steel wicks in here and hope they stand up straight. Now, okay, that's a coil. This is probably another coil. I'm going to use 22 gauge wire. Using some hot 22 gauge action just because it's a big distance there. And if I have a bunch of coils, it's going to raise the resistance. But if I use 22 gauge, I could probably keep it still pretty reasonable, especially on a 3.5 millimeter. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 9. We're going to do 10. We're going to do 11 wraps. I think I'm going to end this with 12 fucking wraps. I'm just trying to span the distance, I'm just trying to span the distance. I'm sorry that this is so high. But I think we're going to do a 22 gauge. How do you feel about this? 22 gauge 12 wrap on a 3.5 millimeter. What do you think this is going to come out to? Because that seems bonkers to me. Oh. Open the screws, dummy. Flathead screws. Did anybody, just show of hands, did anybody have this VGOD RDTA? Or show of hands, remember when VGOD released vape stuff? I had one big issue with the Velocity style deck, and I still do. It's the same issue. With round wire, it doesn't much matter, but when you got to what I would call fancy coils, if you got into like frame staples or aliens or something like that, the Velocity deck would literally crush your leads, smash them in half. I wish I had something better to build this on than this. Let's try this. Is that the right height? That looks a bit much better. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, that's so much more reasonable. Well done, Nick. You did something useful. .5 millimeter 12 wrap. You think it's going to be too much for this? No, it's going to be freaking perfect. Yeah, I think so too, Dave. The stainless steel, I was never really a big believer in the stainless steel mesh as a wick until it suddenly worked. And I went, holy shit, it actually works. And so I went back to old RDTAs and like old top coilers and put stainless steel mesh as the wicks. And dude, it's a game changer. Sometimes they almost wick too well. Okay. Boom. Look at that mighty coil right there. This is going to vape awesome. I can just sense it. I can just tell. Where'd my clippies go? We have a rule here at GrimmGreen Industries that when you clip a lead, you shout the name Dickie Mo. Dickie Mo. It's a rule. It's a federal law, I believe. Dickie Mo. Yes. Oops, I dumped out a wick. Okay. In fact, what was it recently? I put stainless steel mesh wicks in something recently, and it over-wicked. I think it was the atemporal. I think it was the atemporal RBA. I think it was the atemporal RBA that I put some stainless steel mesh wicks in like this, and it wicked too much. It wicked all the liquid out of the boro. Wicked all the liquid out of the boro. Whoops. Shit. Here's my wire. If I had to pick like a favorite round wire, it's probably 22 gauge. Back in the peak of round wire, like 2015, 2016 time frame, 22 gauge was my favorite. Favorite. You think it'll be a 0.1 with a dual coil, Dave? Oh, all right. You're using you got some vape. You got some Ohm's law math in your head? I can't do. All right, we're going to go for another 12 wrap. Going for another 12 wrap. I'm going for another 12 wrap. 0.19 is your guess? Well, if you guess correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, freaking 12 wrap, baby. Look how cool that looks from the top. Look at those big, fat 22 gauge coils right there. That's so sick. These are going to vape great. I can just tell. 22 gauge round wire builds was actually the first time I ever experienced crackle. I don't know if anybody else has experienced crackle on 22 gauge, and I remember asking Dwayne about this directly in Niagara Falls because I had a tugboat with round wire build in it, 22 gauge round wire build, and no matter what I did, it crackled. No matter how I wicked it, no matter what I did, it crackled, and I could not get an answer as to why this was crackling. Dwayne had no idea. Boom. Boom. Okay, now this is the tough part. Dickie Mo. And lastly, Dickie Mo. Don't let your leads just go flying all around the room like I used to advocate for that. I said, oh, who cares? That's what vacuums are for. That is what vacuums are for, but that's also what feet are for. And you don't want to get Dickie Mo'd and end up with a foot infection from stepping on a fucking lead. Holy crap, those look great. All right, what were we guessing the resistance? 0.19? 0.19, huh? Yeah, you think so? 0.19? 0.22? 0.2-ish because it's a 3.5 millimeter? Tim, you know, Advocate for Liberty, Tim, you're pretty spot on usually. Oh! Oh! I know the resistance. Let's see what the post-fire resistance is. The pre-fire resistance is a little bit lower than I was expecting. Let's see. I'm sure we can get these glowing so quickly. That side is glowing wicked hot. Oh, beautiful. Holy shit, that's a thing of beauty. Round wire, you guys. Round wire. Fuck framed staples. Fuck fused Claptons. Fuck aliens. Round wire, bro. Round wire is where it's at. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Isn't that beautiful? That is a fat 22 gauge coil in there. That is sick. Sick. I love 22 gauge round wire. What time is it? 5:50? Dang. Welcome to the machine. Rad. Wait, let's see what the resistance is. Let's take a fresh resistance reading. No atomizer? What do you mean no atomizer? Oh! What did we end up with? 0.22 on the nose. Who said 0.22? Who said 0.2? You were super close. Shut up. You jerk. Fuck round wire. Round wire rules, and I'm about to prove to you that round wire rules. Round wire rules, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any 3.5 millimeter cotton, but I got some 3 millimeter cotton from FDH that should be just fine. Just fine. It does. Brady, listen. You're right. It does need a severe cleaning. It does need a severe cleaning, and those wicks are sideways. Those wicks are sideways in there. That might not help us out at all. Could be. We'll see. That's totally 22 gauge. You want to fight, Steve? Yeah. Say something now, Steve. Steve-O. That's what I thought. It is 22 gauge. Anarchist. This package is probably from 2016. Anarchist, Nichrome 80, 22 gauge. 22 gauge, 3.5 millimeter, 12 wrap, came out to a 0.22. Look. I'm just giving you guff, Steve-O. You know I love you, bro. Puffy, beautiful. Should I be thinning these? I feel like I don't need to. I should try to correct those, shit. Those wicks suck. I cut the stainless steel wicks a little bit too short. You can see they're sitting at this, like, really nice little angle right there. So that could all just be a big mess. That could all just be a big mess. Yeah. That's how you say it. This is the correct pronunciation. Thank you, Emberlon, for getting it correct. Niachrome. Niachrome. How else would you pronounce it? Niachrome. It's niachrome. It's niachrome wire, as far as I've ever known. No need to thin. That's good, because I was never planning on it. Grumpy old soldier. Never planning on it. Also, hey, grumpy old soldier, nice to meet you. But now, the real question is... what liquid? Doesn't much matter, I guess. Let's go for the Great Dip. Let's dip it. Shout out to you. Mixed by Kaz, Mr. Kaz, FDH, the Great Dip, Crunchberry ice cream. It's no big deal. It's just, it's whatever. I use Niachrome 22 gauge 3mm 9 wrap, and it would come out to a 0.2 all day. GrimmGreen, so your math does compute. Yeah, 22 gauge 3mm 9 wrap, 0.2, so a 3.5mm 12 wrap could realistically be a point, whatever this came out to, a 0.22. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel like I'm not crazy. And plus, how could I have faked that? I feel like I couldn't possibly have faked that. It's like, no, it came out to a 0.22. I'm not faking the resistance. .22 gauge. I'm going to try that. I want to do a 22 gauge 3mm 9 wrap. Niachrome. Of Niachrome, obviously. Oh, there's some vapors happening. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's what it's all about right there. Vaping. Okay, then this RDTA has a little fill hole right here. A little Phil Basardo hole right there. Put your thing in there. Fill it up. I'm assuming it's going to bring all that funk and gunk with it. That's okay. You think those angular stainless steel mesh wicks are going to actually do anything? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. It's there. I don't think that's going to do anything. But let's see. Okay, so we ended up with a 0.22. So this is going to go to at least 55, maybe 60 watts. Probably more. We'll see. We'll see. VGod, RDTA, 22 gauge, 3.5mm 12 wrap. That's where we ended up. This has Kennedy airflow, as you saw. It comes in from the side, goes right up at your coils. We threw some stainless steel mesh wicks in there. Not sure that those are actually going to do anything, but listen. We won't know until we vape it. Cheers. Dude, it's vaping. I might turn it up to 70 watts, and for some reason this DNA 60C is giving me a weak battery. It says weak battery. Shoot, I can buy it right now. Hang on, I need to go bio break. I stood up and it was like immediately the pee's gonna come out. So hang on, I'll be right back. Hey, okay. Whoops. VGod, RDTA, Boxer Classic, one of just my workhorse mods. I use this thing so much, it's goofy, and it's just a single 21700 3D printy banger that I love, that I use on a lot of things. Cheers. Why aren't you firing? Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, hang on. What's happening here? 0.27? 0.27. Okay, so a 3.5 millimeter 22 gauge 12 wrap is a 0.27. Niachrome. Why aren't you firing? No, turn the wattage up. Okay, 70 watts. Now, come on, Boxer. Flavor's busting. Flavor's busting. I can't tell if it's actually keeping up with any wicking because I've only hit it twice. That felt like it was kind of going dry. See how it goes. Flavor's busting. Flavor's undeniably good. I can't say that the wicking's keeping up, but a 22 gauge, 3.5 millimeter, 12 wrap. This rules. Get out of here. This rules. The juice is the Great Dip from old FDH. The Great Dip. I'm biased. It's the Crunchberry ice cream. It's freaking delicious. Vaping with Owen? I don't know if I remember vaping with Owen. Yeah, Dave, you're right. It does need more power. We're going to put this up to 80 watts and see if a single 21700 Boxer DNA 60 can carry it, or DNA... I guess it's the DNA 80C? Oh, no, this is the DNA 100. Sorry. That's right. This is the DNA 100. Which I like. I like this board a lot. Let's try 80 watts. I'm getting a little... Do you hear the little bit of crackles happening there, God of Mark? That is delicious. That is delicious beyond words. You think the screws are loose, Kevin? What, on the deck? I'll give him a tighten. Oh, you're right. That could have been a little bit loose. Oops, don't fire it. Okay. Those are really snugged down now. It looks like it's wicking. It looks like it's wicking. It looks like it's wicking slowly. This might have actually benefited from like 4 full stainless steel mesh wicks in there. Cheers. Perfect. Perfection. Perfection. That's delicious. Yes. Give it to me. Put it in my face. This is legitimately the best this liquid has tasted since I got this bottle. The flavor on this is really good. Crazy good. Yeah, you know what's funny is you can kind of see where the stainless steel is going, and it's keeping those areas a little bit wetter than the other side. I bet I could let this sit for a while, and it would be completely wicked up. I think the liquid would get up there. It might need 4. It might need 4 vertical stainless steel mesh coils instead of super angular 2 stainless steel mesh coils. Yes. VGod. It had. Oh, I just assumed that would work. I've seen so many people do it that it just looks like it works. It just doesn't work, okay? I can't. I am lacking. It's because it's a VGod RDTA. You know, it's because it's a VGod RDTA. It's throwing me off. It's messing me up. It's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. I can't. Okay. Right. Well, let's recheck the resistance. I'm going to let this cool down. We'll recheck the resistance. It's still too warm. It's still too warm for that. Damn, VGod RDTA. Was this... I don't even know if this had a name or if it was just, you know, the VGod RDTA. Elite. The VGod Elite 24 millimeter RDTA. That's what it was called, and it still slaps. Let's see. Did old GrimmGreen do a review for this? No, but for some reason Recoil RDA's come up. We get Jay Hayes' review of the Recoil RDA. I can't find my review of the Elite. Oh yeah, Elite. VGod Elite. How long ago is this? How many years ago? 6 years ago. So, okay, so 2018. 2018. Fascinating. Fascinating mech mod. Fascinating VGod Elite. All right, you guys. Damn. Well, that was a good-ass retro vaping. I'm always impressed when the flavor's good for some reason. Yeah, the dangle clacks on the O's, but that was to be expected, you know? That was to be expected. Let's see what we're at here. Still reading to 0.28. VGod. That was an O. You saw it. It was basically a jellyfish. The last one is always the dumbest one. All right, VGod. Hey, thanks, VGod. Well done. VGod Elite RDTA. Would recommend. I mean, throw some stainless steel mesh in there. I'm all about RDTAs and top coilers now that I've discovered how well stainless steel mesh wicks and how well stainless steel cables wick. Forget about it. It's amazing. Let's put this stuff away. 6 years ago. And it's still, honestly, this vape's as good as literally anything else on my desk. Okay, maybe the top cap's getting a little bit hot. Vaping just as good as anything on my desk. Elite RDTA. You still have an Artemis 2 in the box? Set it up. Set it up. Get some stainless steel mesh in there, dude. It'll work. It'll work. Hydrate. That's a good call. That's a good ass call. Let's see. Let's hydrate with squid. Let's hydrate with squid. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Race. I can't keep up with squid. There's not a chance I'm out drinking squid. There's not a chance I'm out hydrating squid. All right. Right on, guys. Well, shit. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? I think it's time. That's right. I'm going to dip into some super chats here. We'll see what's going on. Appreciate you guys. There's never any obligation for super chats, but I really all very appreciate it. Oh, Chuck. It's good to hear from you, man. Grumpy old soldiers, right on. This is Raw Chuck Hagris. Had so much happen recently, but it's all good. Listen, I'm on board. As long as it's all good, that's good. It's good to hear from you, Chuck. All right, you grumpy old soldier. All right. Good to see you, Chuck. Good to see you, man. Frank Neal, Yo-Yo Nick, and happy vlog day to everyone. Hell yeah, Frank. Appreciate you, pimp. Hope you're doing well, Frank. Grumpy old soldiers. A lot of us here DIY and can answer any questions. Yes, many DIYers in this group, within this viewership, Grimm Army, whatever you want to call it, lots of DIYers. There's lots to learn here. Appreciate you, Chuck. Hope you're doing well. Seymour, what are you doing over there, Seymour? Just flexing like a boss? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you're having a good night. And then, look, we got some sick boy here. Vaping some vanilla candy cane I made in honor of yesterday's fiddle. Hell yeah. Hey, Nick, happy holidays, and thanks for all you do, brother. Cheers to the kids of the cool. Hell yeah, cheers to the kids of the cool. The kids of the cool rule the world. Yeah, happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas, whatever you want to say. Just a merry everything and a happy always everything, sick boy. Merry Christmas to you. Mother Truckin' Chuck. Good to hear from you, Chuck. I slid in your DMs yesterday on Discord just to check in. I hadn't heard from you in a hot minute. Hoping you're doing okay. That's all. Hope you're doing well. Right on, super chats. All right, you guys. Well, here's the thing. I think I know what time it is. It's 6:12. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as I possibly can. Buckle up, bud. News, yeah. All right. It's time to jump into some news and advocacy, you guys. I had a few what the fuck segments, but I think I'm going to skip that. No, let's not skip them. Let's do one. Let's do this one. This is separate from the news and advocacy. This is the what the fuck. This is a what the fuck beyond what the fucks. Here's something I need everybody to really think about and realize, and that is, dude, people on the internet will do and say anything to get clicks and views and eyeballs on their content. And that includes rage farming, rage baiting, all sorts of engagement farming and saying ridiculous things and posting ridiculous things, and it's never ending. And then it's come to the point on the internet that I kind of just don't trust most of what I see. It's unfortunate that everything I come across, I feel like I have to do a deep dive into because I just don't trust anybody, especially with the advent of AI and AI video. It's going to fool a lot of people, dude. A lot of people. And people just say stuff on the internet for clicks and views. So let's read this. Let's watch this. I've muted it so there's no music so I don't get copyright strike. Let's watch this. Let's watch this 1 minute long video. Hang on. When Jordan's boyfriend found her grasping for breath one morning and black liquid oozing from her mouth, she never imagined her life would be completely changed by e-cigarettes. Completely changed. Look at her. Oh, she's suffering. Jordan Brill has been a smoker since she was a teenager, but in 2021, she decided to quit and switch to vaping. Over time, she began experiencing severe chest pain and difficulty breathing, unaware of the serious damage happening inside her body. Eventually, her body just gave out. Both of Jordan's lungs became blocked, and black liquid poured from her airways, nearly suffocating her. Eventually, her body gave out. Both of Jordan's lungs became blocked. Jordan was placed in an induced coma where she remained unconscious for 11 days. During this time, her brain suffered irreversible damage due to a lack of oxygen, all from an e-cigarette? Jordan was placed in an induced coma. Oh, hang on, it hasn't switched yet. Look at all these people sad. When her parents finally received the heartbreaking news, they were faced with an unimaginable decision. In the end, her family made the difficult choice to donate her organs. In the end, the hospital held an honor walk for her, with staff lining the hallway in silence to pay their respects during her final journey. Just from an e-cigarette? This tragic event has raised questions. Is vaping truly a safer option? Are there greater risks hidden behind the widespread use of these devices? Can you believe all this? Can you believe all of that? You definitely shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't, because that came from Twitter, where there's a community note on this because the girl shown in the video is not related to the story. She's called Kenzie Hunt and was injured in a boating accident. The clips of her exuberation are from her TikTok documenting her recovery from a boating accident. This person, who's a terrible person, terrible, she mostly just posts rage bait. That's what she does. She posted this and said, "Don't vape." This has nothing to do with vaping. This poor woman was in a boating accident, documented the boating accident on her TikTok, but someone took those videos and put anti-vaping messages over it. Just to what? Clicks, views, rage farming, engagement farming, misinformation, disinformation, all of those things are included in this. Thank God for community fucking notes. It was a boating accident, you guys. A boating accident. That video has millions of views. Millions of views. People watch that video. People who smoke cigarettes most likely watched that video and thought, well, not vaping. Black goo coming out of your lungs. That's nothing good. It was a boating accident. It was a boating accident. That is of all the things on the internet, that is one of the most wrong things on the internet. I'm also going to send you to this. eSig Intelligence USA Vape Consumer Survey 2024. It'll take you 15 minutes. And this data actually gets really very used for people like lawmakers and the such as, and regulators and policymakers. This data gets used and presented to them. You know, it's like, yeah, it takes a horrible person to make those videos, but people do horrible things for views and clicks. Do we need to talk about, hang on. If you really want to talk about the horrible things that people do for views and clicks, we could talk about her. We could talk about Stephanie Motto, who ended up being hospitalized after eating too many beans because she was selling her farts on the internet. She would fart into jars and sell it to horny dudes who wanted to buy this woman's jar farts, and she wrecked her body doing it. She went on this crazy diet of like beans. She was just eating beans. She was eating like quinoa and beans and had to end up going to the hospital just for views, just for clicks, just for engagement. This woman ruined her body eating nothing but beans to give herself the most amount of gas possible so that she could bottle her farts and send them to people who were buying her farts. And she's like, oh, I don't know. I thought I was having a heart attack. Turns out she was just having severe gas pains in her chest. Imagine eating eggs, protein muffins, and hard-boiled eggs and beans just so you could create the most intestinal gases possible because you're selling your farts on the internet. Call your mom. She'll be proud. What are you doing, honey? Selling my farts on the internet? Respectable living? Selling my farts on the internet? Just ruining my body, eating protein muffins, eggs, and beans? Just to gas pains so bad in her chest that she thought she was having a heart attack. This woman was literally hospitalized because of money and selling her farts on the internet. People are willing to do whatever weird shit possible. Here, I'll post a link in the description. I know someone was asking for the link. You want to see it? Everything's a hustle. Dude, everything's a hustle. People will do and say whatever they want on the internet. It doesn't matter if it harms people. It doesn't matter if it hurts people. It doesn't matter if it disinforms people, misinforms people. You got the clicks, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I want to give a shout out to Vaping360.com because they're doing an awards. Get the hell out of here, Stephanie. No one wants your farts. Vaping360 Awards. They're doing some awards, and this is great because my favorite thing about these awards is there's no best vape YouTuber category. Thank you, Vaping360. I don't care to be a part of any awards ceremony without my consent that people put my names into vote for the best YouTuber. I'm like, I don't care. Don't vote for me. What? Stop it. So thank you, Vaping360, for having no best YouTuber awards. We're focused strictly on best pods, best RDAs, best mods, best design, best CBD brand, best e-liquid brand. Things that matter, things that freaking matter, Vaping360. So thank you for that. There is a petition still in the UK for putting an extra duty on vape products. This is obviously really, really bad. There should not be vape tax products on vape products in the UK. That's crazy to me. UK is trying to be a smoke-free country and they're going to tax harm reduction products? It's like, do you want people to quit smoking or not? You want them to quit smoking? You want them to quit smoking the right way. Sorry, I didn't know there was a wrong way to quit smoking. There is, apparently. And what upsets me the most, I guess, is this petition just has not even 1,000 signatures, 885 signatures, and the next milestone is 10,000. I've been promoting this. I don't know if anybody else has, but I'm trying to get signatures. Go sign it if you can. Sure would appreciate you. Because in the UK, here's the thing. I have been on this YouTube channel railing against unelected rich people for literally like 7 to 8 years on this YouTube. Squarely aimed at Mike Bloomberg, because Mike Bloomberg is just an unelected rich person who uses his money to the tunes of billions of dollars to end flavored vaping. Keep in mind, nobody has voted for this person. He hasn't been elected to any office. He wasn't voted into the World Health Organization. He's just a rich person who wants to control things and control what you consume. And his stink is everywhere. Bath University in the UK, funded by Mike Bloomberg and Bloomberg Philanthropies, they want you to know that Big Tobacco is using e-cigarettes to rebrand and distract from its deadly legacy. Misleading claims about choice and harm reduction confuse the public and undermine public health policies. Yeah, harm reduction, always undermining public health, reducing harm from substances, always undermines public health policies. You can see it from Bath University, stinks of Mike Bloomberg, Johns Hopkins in the US, they're anti-vaping. They stink of Mike Bloomberg's rich, unelected guy who just wants to control people, which is never a good thing. Stinks of it. Stinks of it. The UK, all of the UK's vape problems are coming from Mike Bloomberg. 100% of the UK's vape problems are coming from Mike Bloomberg. 100% of the US's vape problems are coming from Mike Bloomberg because he funds organizations like Parents Against Vaping and E-Cigarettes. Just an unelected rich guy trying to control society. Sure, Parents Against Vaping and E-Cigarettes gets funded by Mike Bloomberg. Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids gets funded by Mike Bloomberg. Bath University gets funded by Mike Bloomberg. The World Health Organization gets funded by Mike Bloomberg. And Johns Hopkins University gets funded by Mike Bloomberg. And guess what they all have in common? They all are anti-vaping. Unelected rich people shouldn't be deciding policy. Period. Unelected rich people should not be deciding policy. I can't believe that that's a thing that we're even discussing. Can't believe it. In other news, good old Veitnam bans vapes, protecting state-owned tobacco business. Would you look at that? Southeast Asia has harsh anti-vaping laws. Of the 11 countries that make up the region, only Indonesia and the Philippines do not have vape bans. Brunei, East Timor, Malaysia, Myanmar prohibit the sales of vapes. Cambodia, Laos, Singapore, and Thailand, both sale and possession are banned, with serious penalties for offenders. Soon Vietnam is going to join that group. Not coincidentally, the World Health Organization and tobacco control groups aligned and funded by billionaire Mike Bloomberg have ousted influence in the Vietnamese government. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus expressed delight with the vape ban. Congratulations, Vietnam, he said. Congratulations, Vietnam, on making this bold decision to protect your citizens, especially the young ones, from vaping and heated tobacco products. The Bloomberg initiative to reduce tobacco use lists Vietnam as one of its 10 priority countries. 10 priority countries. The smoking rate in Vietnam is so high that it's a priority for World Health Organization to lower the smoking rates in Vietnam. And the way that they're going to do that is ban every competitor to the state-owned tobacco company. Vietnam as a country, as a state, owns a tobacco company, which now will have no challengers whatsoever. No competition whatsoever. Zero competition whatsoever. 45% of Vietnamese citizens smoke cigarettes. 45% smoke cigarettes. And the World Health Organization is praising Vietnam for banning vaping and banning heat not burn. The only thing you can get nicotine from in Vietnam is cigarettes, and Tedros and Bloomberg and World Health are excited by this. Yes, got to protect those cigarette sales somehow. Have to protect the Vietnamese-owned tobacco company. Unreal. Oh, no, it gets better. Are you ready for it? Oh, it gets so much better. You know how much better this gets? 1,000. Are you ready? Whoops, hang on. Congratulations, Vietnam, on making this bold decision to protect your citizens from the dangers of vaping. Doctor. He's not a doctor. Tedros from the World Health Organization. Not only that, but he retweeted a tweet that had a community note on it. Oh, well, would you look at that? The Vietnam government owns 100% of Vanabeta, the 58%, with 58% the biggest player of the Vietnamese cigarette market. With this ban, they effectively remove access to less harmful alternatives which compete with their products. Crazy. They've been known to influence government policy. crazy that a state-owned tobacco company could just come in and ban all of its competition. So not only did the head of the World Health Organization retweet a tweet with a community note on it, but his tweet got the same community note on it. These are the leaders. These are the public health leaders who get on Twitter and say wrong things and that can get community notes and then go, no, I'm not wrong. You're all wrong. Vaping isn't harm reduction for people who smoke cigarettes. It's just an evil ploy from the tobacco industry to maintain their profits. Okay, Tedros. Okay, that's fine. You can just keep saying things and just keep killing people and just keep cigarettes as the only option for nicotine. I'm hoping that that's what the World Health Organization does. That seems like it would be the most helpful for public health, is make sure that the only place you can get nicotine is from cigarettes. Ha! You love to see it. God, you love to see it. 2025 is going to be a wild year for vaping and harm reduction just in general. Think about all of the things that are going to happen in 2025. We're going to get COP11, the World Health Organization's conference of, COP, Conference of Parties for their FTCC framework convention on tobacco control. So that's happening this year. We're getting a brand new administration in the United States, including a brand new head of the FDA, possibly. We're still waiting to hear the results, to hear the ruling from Wages and White Lion versus the FDA. 2025 is going to be bananas. Like, I truly believe it's going to be bonkers. I truly believe it's going to be a pivotal year for vaping because we're getting to that point where the science is so overwhelming that Sweden is a smoke-free country, that New Zealand is a smoke-free country. How did they do it? We could copy them. It's right there. It's just hanging out there, all pink and naked. How did Sweden become a smoke-free country? How? Someone answer this question. How? Oh, harm reduction. Oh, vaping. Oh, snus. Oh, would you look at that? Does the FDA get jealous of Sweden being a smoke-free country? Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of preschool when that one kid says he's friends with someone famous and then people call him out on their BS, but they're right because they have a rich family. Yeah, they're right because they have a rich family. Spot on. 2025 is going to be bananas for vaping, bonkers for vaping. And we're going to be here. I think 2025, I don't know. I have a feeling, and my vibe checks are usually wrong, but I just have a feeling about 2025. Things are going to change, and good or bad, if the FDA, if the Supreme Court rules in favor of FDA and against industry, then yeah, we lost that Supreme Court case, but really we're ultimately in the exact same position we were before the Supreme Court case. The Supreme Court case would be good for us, but it doesn't hurt us anymore if we lose because we're going to be in the exact same position that we're in right now. That's it. Exact same position we're in right now. There's no getting ahead. If we win, we win. If we lose, we're in the exact same position we are right now. And then we need to hold the incoming administration accountable for the things that they said about saving flavored vaping. And Trump used the word flavored. He didn't even say, I'll save vaping. He said, I'll save flavored vaping. So all that we can do now, besides wait for the Supreme Court, is hold them to task. Hold them to their words. You said things. It's time to back that shit up. Let's pop over to Canada really quickly because this is just the best video I've seen all year, all month, all week. Yeah, Michael Redfern hanging out right there. This is what's going to happen in kitchens all over the country if there's a flavor ban. Not everyone will be as knowledgeable as this. Granny who vapes got to rightstotopavapers.com. This is incredible. This is grannies who vape. Let's just watch this. Can we watch this full screen? Yes.
I'm a grandmother somewhere in Canada. I've heard that they're planning to ban flavors in e-liquid. So I'm here in my kitchen whipping up a batch of e-liquid. It's easier than baking a cake. So I've already put some vegetable glycerin in here, and so
DIY tips.
So we pour the propylene glycol in. There we go. I'm just glad that they're vaping and not smoking. Okay, now a splash of nicotine.
Just a splash. Splash of nicotine. She's my favorite person in the world now. But she's DIYing in her kitchen as like a form of protest.
I usually buy a variety of fruit and dessert flavors at Baltborn. I try to get the right stuff. Not like the black market. Those people who killed so many kids in the United States a couple of years ago in black market CBD pods. It's hard though, because you don't know what's in everything. Here we go. But you do the best you can, eh? Okay, there.
I love this so much.
There we are. I think I'll call it Winterberry Splash.
Winterberry Splash. That sounds amazing.
Is this what you want? Let vape flavors stay.
Is this what you want? Okay. So Yara. No, that's not Yara Sachs. That's someone else. Yara Sachs is the health minister
somewhere in Canada.
I love her. It's great. That's so great. I love seeing. I mean, honestly, grannies who vape. Grandma in her kitchen making e-liquid. Get out of here. She's my hero. She's my fucking hero right there. And at the end, she's telling the government, she's like, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Me making e-liquid in my kitchen? Is this what you want? Dude, she is my hero. She is my hero now, forever and always. I love her. I want to taste her Winterberry Splash. I want her to DIY, and I want the government to see this video more than anything. Oh my God, I want them to see that video more than anything. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this news and advocacy segment. There's just a lot going on, and we're in a very much of a holding pattern right now. We're waiting for the Supreme Court. We're waiting for the new incoming administration. There's so much up in the air right now that I don't know that I could even make a prediction as to what's going to happen. I'd love for the Supreme Court to rule in our favor, in industry's favor. But I don't know. Could happen. Might not happen. Could happen. If it does, great. If it doesn't, great. We're still here at square one. There's still plenty of fighting to do. There's still plenty of lawsuits happening. We'll talk about this maybe next week, but AVM's introducing a new lawsuit. Anyway, lots going on. Lots going on. Last thing. I'm sorry. Last thing. I cannot forget this. People, please have some kindness in your hearts and go donate some money to Benji. This is Dean. This is a different Benji. This is Dean's puppy, Benji. Benji woke up Thursday, November 22nd at 4 a.m. Unbearable pain, was unable to walk on his back legs. After 2 different vet visits, we discovered a disc issue. And there is hope, but he's in a lot of pain. He's an 8-year-old Shih Tzu Maltese. He's a very good boy. He's been given medication for the pain, steroids to help relieve the pain. He's on strict bed rest. We gotta help this dog, you guys. We have to help this dog. I'm going to put a link in the description. I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you're feeling giving, then throw down some money for Benji. This hits with me. Dean is a patron, I believe, and this is his dog Benji. And look, I have dogs, and I just said I love my dogs more than I love most humans. And I know the pain. I know the struggle of seeing your dog in pain and in suffering, and like there's nothing you can do. You can't talk to him. You can't ask him what's wrong. Let's get Benji some money. Let's get Benji some cash, okay? Let's get Benji some cash, you guys. Grimm Army, don't let me down. Let's get Benji some mother trucking cash. And that's it. That's going to wrap up all the news and advocacy. Buckle up. 2025 is going to be a wild year, not just for vaping, but especially for vaping. 2025 just feels like the year that it's going to be back into like the mainstream conversation again, especially with, again, the new incoming administration. We've got RFK, whatever, something with Health and Human Services, something with FDA. We just need to make sure, like Greg Connolly said, that the next person coming into the FDA takes a serious look at the Center for Tobacco Products. That's it. Center for Tobacco Products is where all of my gripes with the FDA begin and end. Whole beer gone, 10%. That makes sense. That's why I feel the way I do. Hey, I'm going to put links for everything I talked about in the description. Let's super chats. Oh, sick boy. Vaping some vanilla candy cane. All right. Okay. No more super chats. Let's jump into. Where the hell is it? Here it is. I feel like because the volume was muted, I robbed you guys of that bumper, and I don't want to do that. So here you go. Yeah, Dean T, absolutely anything for Benji. I don't know Benji, but I will lay down in traffic for Benji. I will absolutely donate, bro. All the best. All the best to Benji. I am going to go take a real quick bio break, though. Hang on, I'll be right back. Made it. I'm back. It's good. Let's actually take a real quick vape break. I want to grab a few pulls on this Parsons
Maggots!
V8.
The maggots are falling like rain.
Maggots. Shed time. Shed time. Shed time. All hail Odorous, the only real true lead singer of Guar. Yes. You are awesome. That banana leaf simulation. Holy crap. Stevie and his collective. Can't say enough nice things about that. About him. What do you mean? No hand washing. I always wash my hands. I always wash my hands. Okay, let's get into some mail here. Now, this is like the sketchy time of year. This is the sketchy time of year when the things I'm opening could possibly be Christmas gifts for my wife. In fact, I'm pretty sure this one I'm not going to open this one. I'm pretty sure this is a Christmas gift for my wife. I'm like 90% sure. Same with this one. I'll open that one. I'm going to open that one, but I'm not going to open that other one. I think it's a gift for my wife for Christmas, you know. But this, I'm expecting over the next 2 vlogs. This is the second to the last vlog of the year. The next vlog is the last vlog of the year. I'm expecting some Chinese Christmas gifts, and that I'm really excited about. Dude, China sends great Christmas gifts. Great Christmas gifts. Randy Watson! Randy Watson! Hell yeah. 2 months no cigs. Loving RY4 flavors. Oh, so you jam on some tobacco? That's rad. Let me give you a heads up. There's a company. There's a guy named Stevie, and he does Stevie's Collective, and he does a liquid called Simulation that's a banana tobacco that is, it's like my all day, every day. I love this banana tobacco, bro. I love it. I like running across other tobacco liquid vapors, you know? So good. And this, oh no, this is a Christmas gift. Okay. I'm going to need to hide that. I didn't realize that was a, hopefully, I don't think Pickle watches the replay of the vlog. I get that vibe that she doesn't. She's a very busy person, you know? She's a very busy person. In fact, this might be, hang on. This might also be a Christmas gift. Oh no! This is Vaperesso. This is a Vaperesso Christmas gift. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Beanie. Dojo. Powered by Vaperesso. Changing the beanie. Huh? Dojo? I don't even know what that is. And it wouldn't be Christmas without a Vaperesso scarf. You know? It wouldn't be Christmas without a Vaperesso scarf. Here, I'll do the scarf. I'll put it on a good way, too. We'll do it like this. Proper scarf way. And wait, there's more. Oh, is this a blanket? Oh, shit. This is the, this is a blanket pillow. You know, you unzip it and there's a blanket inside. I don't know if I want to pull this all out of here right now. I can't pull the blanket out. All right, fuck. Let's pull the blanket out. Oh, it's like a, oh, it's okay. It's like a half a blanket. Cozy. Thanks, Vaperesso. Fuck, I feel so cozy right now. I need some hot chocolate. And there is actual vape stuff in here, too. Put on my shawl. Just put on my shawl. Just Ebenezer Scrooge it tonight. Meh. Meh. Yeah, I'll give her a heads up. I'm going to give my wife a heads up, green-eyed lady, and say just, not that there was any danger of this, but just don't watch the replay of the vlog. Don't watch the replay of the vlog from this Thursday, because I showed you a Christmas gift on it. Merry Christmas from Vaperesso 2024. What are you? Are you just pods? All right. Pack of pods. Great. They're the 0.8s. They're my favorite. Let's open every single little advent box in here. All right. There's a Cross 4 Nano. Love these. And some pods. This is going to be a Christmas ornament. Nope. This is coils. Okay. Okay. And then. Okay. A Vaperesso lanyard with Vaperesso. All right. Down. And then some more coils. Look like GTX coils. Good. Then more coils. And then a Vaperesso Christmas lanyard. A Vaperesso Christmas lanyard. Okay. And then magnet. Vaperesso magnet with a gen and a something else on there. All right. And then lastly, in the Vaperesso Advent box, it is another lanyard. 3 lanyards, 4 packs of coil heads. That's an interesting gift box, isn't it? Here's a Vaperesso Cross 4 Nano. Here's coil heads for it. Here's coil heads for something you probably don't have. Here's coil heads for something you probably don't have. Here's coil heads, probably something you don't have. And then 3 lanyards. 4 lanyards. 3 lanyards and a magnet. Listen, Vaperesso, honestly, thank you. Thank you. I was hoping that this was the solar-powered Eco Nano. You know, they're doing a solar-powered Eco Nano. It's got a solar panel on the front.
Maggots! Maggots! The maggots are falling like rain.
Maggots. Hang on, I'm losing my shawl. Come on, Vaperesso shawl. I need like a candle, you know, on one of those like candlestick holders so I can walk through my rickety house. All right. Let's keep going. There's one more. Oh, okay. Okay. Great. One more. Maybe this. I don't know how it will be. Oh, okay, yeah, it kind of is. Fascinating. All right, well, let's open the pink one. Because pink ones. Because this Vupu Vinci Spark looks like a sub-tank kit. I reviewed a really sick sub-tank kit today. What are you, an internal battery? It's kind of sick with it. The color is pretty poppin'. No, that's just a panel. That 18650 battery. All right, Vupu. Pack-in tank. I'm assuming this uses the PNPX coil heads. Three-quarter turn. Nice. Dude, okay. That's kind of sick with it. You know, as always, I like the device more than I like the device with the tank. But this is right along the lines of those, like, you know, the new Smock that's just come out. The new Vaperesso Gen SE. Is this same size? Why does that have contacts right there? That's weird. Isn't that weird? Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. I kind of want to see what this screen looks like. Kind of want to just real quick see what this screen looks like. You know, they went through all the trouble to send it. Oh! Hubba Jabba! Look at that! That's pretty cool, Heath. How did you know that did that? There are other reviews for this out there. Okay, so it's a pretty normal screen. Theme, space or rain, space or shooting stars. Oh, it says check atomizer. That's cool. That's why it has a contact. That's why it has a contact, because there's freaking lights in the door. That's cool. Honestly, that's cool. That's cool. I ain't never seen a mod do that before. That's sick. Look at that. It's like sparkly. This is a Christmas setup. This is screaming Christmas setup right now. Screaming Christmas setup. Busting. Okay, that's pretty cool, Vopu. That's pretty cool. I got the pink one that I'm going to use, and then I got another gray one that is going to obviously end up in a Yo-Yo Patreon Boosh box. Obviously. All right, I'm sweating my balls off, so I'm going to ditch the shawl. I'm going to ditch this. Ditch this. Give me back to my normal Tim Pool beanie. Yeah, perfect. Oh, perfection. All right, that's actually it. Yeah, that's actually it for Vape Mail. So, shout out to you, Vaporesso. And it's good to know that at least 2 of my wife's gifts came in. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure, you know. Hey, that's it. That's good. That's a pretty good ass mail. Listen, we got a Voopoo Vinci. We got a big gift box from Vaporesso. And I got my wife's Christmas gifts. And so that's like, you know, that's important. That's important. I suppose that what we should do now... Holy shit, it's 7 p.m. All right, I'm going to go check in on the super chats. We got one more super chat from the Fishy. Boom, 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 boom to you, Fishy. I know, man, you've been working hard. You've been working late. Hope to see you tonight in the hangs. Feel free to just fall asleep. It's all good. Appreciate you, Fishy. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're doing awesome. The blanket was the top thing? Really? You're leaning into the blanket, Dave? That's good. I mean, the blanket's fine. It's a good ass blanket. It folds into a little bag, you know. So if I go, you know, have a little shawl, have like a little shawl, and then you throw it off dramatically, you know. And Fishy, what's up, Sully Guitars? Hell yeah, Sully Guitars. I wasn't sure if I was going to pop the Dixon, but Sully Guitars. I'm out of beer. Look, that obviously means that we're winding this down. Let's do what I believe is going to be, let me double check. Yeah, crazy. Let's get into a random liquid tasting. In fact, yeah, tonight I think we're just going to do the random liquid tasting. I think we're just going to do the random liquid tasting, but I'm instituting a new liquid tasting tonight, God of Mark, inspired by, I think it was Steve O. Who said, why don't you do a non-random liquid tasting? Like a deliberate liquid tasting. Because there's some flavors that have just been getting bumped and bumped and bumped and bumped and bumped and bumped off of the liquid tasting. And they've been in here for like over a year, and I haven't got a chance to taste them yet. So I might, probably not tonight, but soon, I'm going to implement next week, for sure, next week. We're going to implement a deliberate liquid tasting, not a random liquid tasting, a deliberate random tasting. Oh, was it Hippo, Steve? Okay. Was it Hippo? All right. Shout out to you, Hippo. Shout out to you, the hungry one. Oh, I'm paying attention as best I can, Barbara. I'm paying attention as best I can. Streaming is a young man's game, you know? Streaming is a young man's game. I'm getting to be older literally every single day. Literally every single day. All right. We're going to start a poll. Let's just start a poll real quick right here. Random liquid tastings. So, yep. Oh my God. And then, how about this one? And then we'll just throw this one on the very end. Okay. Now, we're going to get to voting. Sully Guitars. We're going to get to voting. Suicide Bunny. Derailed. You know why this is up here? Because motherfucking Triton Distribution. Suicide Bunny. Sure. Lunar Sweet Pulpy is going to be up here too. I believe that's an orange flavor. The FDH Basic Bitch Pumpkin Coffee Roll is going to be up here as well. And just because I've been raving about them, it's Stevie's Collective Chaos, which is a strawberry custard cookie, pumpkin coffee, orange, I believe, and Derailed is a snickerdoodle cookie. So, please vote literally right now. Vote. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Funky. It's a don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Funky. Yeah, it's a celebration. Gonna be vaping it out of this, just if anybody's curious. In fact, no, fuck that. Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna vape it on that. Where the hell did that vape go? The one I just reviewed, that Raiden kit. I can't find it anywhere. Please vote right now. Please vote right now. Please vote right now. While we're voting, I'm going to read this super chat from Mike freaking D. What's up, bro? Yo-Yo Nick and all the cool kids. Hoping 2025 can be a consistent one. That's on me. Love you guys. Call my bro a douche, please. LOL. Yeah, dude, your bro's a douche. Everybody knows it, Mike D. Everybody knows it. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well. Happy to see your face here. Mike D. Oh, Mike D. Oh, poor Lunar Sweet Pulpy. Just down there in the 10% area. Oh, Lunar Sweet Pulpy. You might have to go away. What's the next one? FDH. Oh, you might be going away too. It looks like it's down between Stevie's Collective Chaos and Suicide Bunny's Derailed, which is a snickerdoodle cookie, and this is a strawberry custard. I mean, these are two really good sounding flavors. Yeah, Suicide Bunny. Jason, Suicide Bunny's hella still around, and Triton Distribution, this company, Triton Distribution, is the company that sued the FDA all the way to the Supreme Court. And so I can't not, throw them up there as often as I can. Support Triton Distribution in any way, in any way possible. They went to bat for us, you guys. They went to bat for us. Well, listen, not all the Suicide Bunny listen, some of this, I've had a few bad Suicide Bunny flavors, okay? But that doesn't mean that the Snickerdoodle is going to be suck butts. It might be awesome sauce, and we just don't know because we haven't tasted it yet. I think Suicide Bunny's going to win. I think Suicide Bunny's really going to win. Oh, they're tied. Stevie's Collective and FDH are tied now. Stevie's Collective and FDH are tied right now. Oh, FDH. Stevie's Collective actually falling a little bit behind. I don't think that anything can beat the Suicide Bunny, though. Derailed is ahead by more than 50%. More than half. More than half! Yes, Steve's Collective. Sorry, have I been calling it Stevie's? Yeah. No, it's Stevie's. Well, it's Stevie's. That says Stevie. In death metal logo. Stevies. Stevie's. No, I'll show you. Oops. I know you can focus. I know you want to. Seriously. IES. STEVIES. Stevie's Collection. Chaos Strawberry Custard Cookie. All right, let's check in. No one's beaten Derailed. No one's beaten Derailed. No one's beaten Derailed. I'm just going to end it. No one's beaten Derailed. I guess I'm... Paul Cole, that's a good point. It could have been Kitchen Guy that stole my raid-in. I think it would have been in the new, it would have been in that random what I've been vaping. You want me? It's okay. You can be biased. We'll choose. Look, Stevie's Collective will be back to fight another day. It will definitely be back to fight another day. But right now, it looks like Suicide Bunny's Derailed is going to really take this home. 3 milligram Suicide Bunny Derailed. Suicide Bunny's always had the same branding. We're going to knuckle this real quick. It's not the highest of hopes, okay? I'm sorry, it's not the highest of hopes right now. Music's too loud. What did I have on the IG stream? Oh, when I didn't like this one? I don't think I've tasted this yet. $16 whopping watts right there. We're tasting this on the Reload S. This is a 0.21. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Suicide Bunny. It's on the Vaporesso Target 100 right now, where my dead rabbit was living for a hot minute. It's a pretty slick setup. Suicide Bunny, you know, it's derailed. It's a snickerdoodle cookie, so let's have a toot. Inaugural toot. Cheers. Okay. All right. I'm going to sit with this just for a second. I'm going to mute my microphone so you can't hear me. It's going to go silent. Okay. So, here's where we're at with this. Hippo, are you sure? Because this bottle cracked open like I had never opened it before. This bottle cracked open like I had never opened it before, but I said it tastes like cardboard, and as I was vaping it, and you said that, I went, yeah, it kind of tastes like cardboard. It kind of tastes like cardboard. It kind of tastes like cinnamon cardboard. Suicide Bunny was better with diacetyl. Look, you can't, it's hard to argue that. It's hard to argue that, New Wave Dave. Suicide Bunny was better with diacetyl. Lots of liquids are better with diacetyl. And I think that as an adult, I should get to vape diacetyl if I want to. I probably wouldn't, but I don't know. I still would. I took like one toot of it. It's not throaty. You know, it's not throaty, but it does kind of taste like cinnamon cardboard. The Reload S, bussin' RDA, Mr. Free, bussin'. It kind of tastes like cinnamon cardboard. How did you know that? How did you know that? I can't believe I've tasted this before. I don't think I have. You're messing with my brain, Hungry Hippo. You're messing with my timeline right now. It's like I'm seeing the time knife. It tastes like cinnamon tobacco. Unfortunately, Suicide Bunny, this does taste like cinnamon cardboard. Cinnamon tobacco a little bit. Cinnamon tobacco, cinnamon cardboard. Yeah, I should have done Stevie's. You know what? It'll be back next week, Jay. It'll be back next week. You want me to re-wick real quick? We got time? I'll go re-wick. You can't even stop me. Hang on. I'll re-wick. We're going to taste Stevie's then. The decision has been made. I am the decider. Me and Kevin have decided. We're redoing Stevie's. Maybe I should do this on every random liquid tasting. Try one and then try the other one. Try the one that didn't get voted for, you know? Let me just throw some wicks in here real quick. It's the Reload S, so it's a quick little single coil. Glowing beautifully. I got some FDH wicks in here. Just trying to get the little bits of water out. All right, yeah, we got plenty of time. I can do this before 7:30, no problem. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, banana, 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 ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, banana. Did it quicker than Tom Cruise could. Tell you that. We going in. Mark, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know if Vapors Cloud and I are releasing a dual battery squonk. I'm not sure I could give you that information. I don't know if it's going to be called the Republic or not. I don't know if I could give you that information. I don't know if it has a bigger bottle than the original Empire. I don't know if it's a dual battery. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. Zero idea. Oh, Stevie's Collective. Strawberry custard cookie, let's go. Strawberry custard cookie, let's go. Here. Yes. Whoops. Almost switched it to the Zelda stream there. Cheers. Let's give it a shot. Stevie's Collective Chaos. All right. I'm going to taste this again. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to mute my microphone. I'm going to Okay. I'm just sitting back here and just enjoying this. That's it. That's all that's going on. Stevie's Collective. They're batting 3 for 3 right now. I've tasted the banana leaf and I have vaped it into the ground and I love it. I've tasted the Firefight, which is his blood orange, which is delicious. I'm vaping it right now. It's in the minivan out with kitchen guy or living room guy. Stevie's Collective is in there too. This strawberry custard cookie. Whoa dang. Whoa dang. Whoa dang. It kind of reminds me of a strawberry custard that Homeboy OC released not that long ago, a few years ago now, I guess. But it was the Homeboy OC strawberry custard. This is very, very that, but less strawberry, more custard. It feels a little bit more balanced, honestly. Yock's was a little strawberry forward. This is very strawberry custard. It feels like not custard with strawberry on top, but like a custard strawberry. All cohesive flavor together. Ronnie Red, welcome to the live crew. Oh, Lord Sigurd's over there on Twitch, keeping it real. Appreciate you. This is good. This is really, really effing good. You're vaping Homeboy's custard, strawberry custard? This shit is crazy good. I'm a strawberry guy, so I like strawberry, and this is strawberry in every way that I want strawberry. It's a creamy, custardy strawberry. Damn, Stevie. Damn. Strawberry cream sheet cake and vanilla custard cookie. Oh, damn, I could see that. I could see that in this. It's got like a cakey component to it. Strawberry cream sheet cake? Yes. Yes. Okay, fuck, Stevie. What the hell? You know what that means? Hella chats. That's the hella chat sound. You guys didn't know, but it is. Because I'm going to read the hella chats. You want to hear it again? Hella chat sound. Augie, yo, subscribing for 3 months on Twitch. Thank you. New Wave Dave. Here we go. There's the story. The cat and I made a homemade slingshot and we're launching ourselves into the pool. Okay, my cat pulled me back way too much. Missed the pool and now I'm in a full body cast and he's feeding me Jello. Thank God for voice typing. Cat's feeding you Jello. Look, you knew that he was going to pull it too far back. You knew he was going to pull it too far back. New Wave Dave, how could you expect anything less? How could you expect anything less from your cat? Unbelievable, New Wave Dave. Unbelievable. Hey, appreciate you, pimp. Appreciate you, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, T-Clock TikTok over there on Twitch. Good to see you as well. Let me check in on the super chats real quick because I think I saw a Ramella pop in on the super chat. Hell yeah, Anthony Ramella. Just want to let you know I'm doing a joke tomorrow night at your expense. Okay? Sorry in advance, but I know you're a good sport. I am. You knew in advance. I'm a good sport. Here's the thing, Anthony Ramella. I am not going to be able to catch your stream tomorrow night because I'm going and doing an activity with my wife. We're going to see a comedy show. Our friend Meryl is a stand-up comic, and she's doing a stand-up show tomorrow. So we're driving out to Burbank to see some stand-up. So I will unfortunately not be able to see this joke live. I'm going to have to watch the replay. And I'm going to leave a comment on your video, Anthony Ramella, just so you know. It's going to be real mean. It's going to be real gross. And I'm sorry in advance, but I know you're a good sport. Ramella. You're one of the good ones, buddy. I appreciate you. Steve Marquez, he's here. Hang on. Let me button my shirt up. God, Steve Marquez is here. Oh, hey, Steve. How's it going? Steve, how you doing? What's up? What's up, man? What's up? Remember when you Remember when I tasted the chaos? This is good. It was real good. This is awesome. I feel nervous now. Much love, Grimm and the Grimm Army. Glad you're loving it, brother. If you need anything else, let me know. Appreciate you. Hello to the collective in the chat. Hell yeah, Steve Marquez. Stevie Marquez showing up in my chat. That feels good. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. And hell yeah, shout out to the collective in the chat. You're batting 3 for 3, Stevie. All 3 Stevie's collectives I've tried so far have been, dare I say, busting? I dare say busting. They've been busting. Really very good. Like, yeah, I mean, really, really very good, Stevie. Really good. Damn hell ass good. Damn hell ass good 9,000, even, I would say. I would go that far. I would go that far. I can't believe he's here. I can't believe he's here. Stevie. Stevie's collective. Anyway, you guys, I actually think that's done. I actually think we're done. I actually think that's the vlog. 7:30. Let me take a quick look. We're good. Shit, yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you once again. Happy birthday to the birthday people again. I think I covered everything I needed to cover. I think I talked about everything I talked about. Buckle up. 2025 is going to be insane. Actually insane. I think there's going to be big changes in vaping, big changes at FDA, big changes in regulatory life. We won't know until we get there. Oh, it's your daughter Marlon's 18th birthday? Hang on, Seamus. I'll do a special happy birthday just for that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Marlon. Happy birthday to Marlon. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You tell her to skip around the room. Skip around the room. Happy birthday, Marlon. Happy freaking birthday. Happy mother trucking birthday. Not too much seatbelt. You know, you can't have too much seatbelt. That's a busting. Market, dude. It's busting. Okay, guys, that's it. I've had a great night tonight. I've had a hell of a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys coming out Thursday after Thursday. We get the band back together, and it's just like damn hell ass good times. I like coming here. I like drinking beer. I like opening mail and building stuff and vaping stuff and tasting stuff and speaking truth and taking the fight to the man. Vaping's going to win. It's literally just a matter of time. I've been saying this for years. If the Supreme Court doesn't rule in our favor, then we're back to where we are and we keep moving forward because vaping's going to win. It's undeniably going to win because New Zealand is a smoke-free country and Sweden is a smoke-free country and we could copy them. We could copy them. So, hey, thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you. Really, I mean, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I feel just, for lack of a better term, blessed. I feel blessed. I feel grateful that this is what I get to do. I get to have a passion about harm reduction and I get to share it and I get to be on the internet and I wouldn't be able to do that if you guys didn't also believe those things. And so thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The vlog, you know, we've been going since 2013 on the vlog, and we've been live since 2018, 4:30 p.m. every Thursday for 6 years now. Every Thursday, 4:30 p.m. for 6 years. That's crazy, and we're just going to keep going. You know, 2025, it's going to be a hell of a year. We're going to keep going. Appreciate you guys. Goodbye. I love you. We're going to say goodbye, as we often do, with my BFF. It's Homeboy OC. It's Creepy Christmas Homeboy OC. He believes he can fly. Well, look, we can believe in ourselves for just a second. Be excellent to each other. Be excellent to yourselves, but also be excellent to each other. Peace out.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.